Imagine a world where hunger is a distant memory, a future where our energy comes not from farms or power plants, but directly from the sun. This isn't science fiction. It's a concept rooted in the very fabric of life on Earth. Photosynthesis. For billions of years, plants have mastered the art of converting sunlight into energy. But what if humans could do the same? Could we one day shed our reliance on external food sources and become true sun eaters? At its core, photosynthesis is a marvel of biochemical engineering. Plants, algae, and some bacteria use chlorophyll to capture light energy. This energy then powers a complex series of reactions. They convert carbon dioxide and water into glucose, a sugar that fuels their growth and metabolic processes. Oxygen is released as a byproduct, essential for most life on Earth. This elegant system sustains nearly all ecosystems. It forms the base of most food chains, directly or indirectly providing energy for countless organisms. Humans, like all animals, are heterotrophs. We must consume other organisms for our energy and nutrients. Our cells lack chloroplasts, the specialized organelles containing chlorophyll where photosynthesis occurs. Our bodies are simply not designed for this process. Our skin, for instance, is opaque and designed to protect us, not to absorb light efficiently for energy conversion. Our metabolic needs are also vastly different from plants. We require a much higher energy density to power our complex brains and active lifestyles. While humans aren't photosynthetic, some animals have found clever ways to harness solar energy. The emerald green sea slug, Alicia pleurotica, is a remarkable example. It steals chloroplasts from the algae it consumes. These stolen chloroplasts, called kleptoplasts, continue to photosynthesize within the slug's cells. This allows the slug to survive for months on sunlight alone after its initial algal meal. Another fascinating case is the spotted salamander. Its embryos form a symbiotic relationship with algae. The algae live within the salamander cells, providing oxygen and possibly nutrients. Corals also host symbiotic algae called zooxanthellae within their tissues. These algae photosynthesize, providing the coral with a significant portion of its energy. These examples demonstrate that the integration of photosynthetic capabilities into animal life is not entirely unprecedented in nature. The primary hurdle for human photosynthesis is our immense energy demand. A typical adult human requires around 2,000 to 2,500 calories per day. To generate this much energy photosynthetically, we would need an enormous surface area exposed to sunlight. Consider a plant leaf. It's thin and broad, maximizing light absorption. Humans, with our relatively small surface area to volume ratio, would struggle. Even if our skin were perfectly efficient at photosynthesis, we would need to be covered in light-absorbing cells. Light penetration is another issue. Sunlight only penetrates the outermost layers of our skin. Deeper tissues would remain in darkness, unable to contribute to energy production. Our internal organs and muscles would still require a constant supply of energy. Despite the challenges, speculative science explores potential pathways. One approach involves genetic engineering. Scientists might attempt to introduce genes for chlorophyll production and chloroplast development into human cells. This could theoretically enable our cells to perform photosynthesis. Another avenue is cultivating symbiotic relationships. Imagine a future where humans host genetically modified algae or bacteria within their bodies. These internal symbionts could produce energy for us, much like the zooxanthellae in corals. This would require overcoming significant immunological and biological barriers. Nanotechnology offers a more futuristic vision. Microscopic photosynthetic nanobots could be engineered to circulate within our bloodstream. They could capture light energy and convert it into usable forms, delivering it directly to our cells. This concept is still firmly in the realm of science fiction. If humans could photosynthesize, the implications would be profound. Food scarcity could become a relic of the past. We would be less dependent on agriculture, freeing up vast tracts of land. This could lead to a more sustainable and environmentally friendly existence. Energy independence would revolutionize society. We might need less external energy for heating and cooling, as our bodies could regulate themselves more efficiently. Space travel could also be transformed. Astronauts might require fewer provisions, making long-duration missions more feasible. Imagine colonizing other planets, drawing energy directly from their stars. Our bodies could become self-sustaining ecosystems, reducing our ecological footprint dramatically. This could fundamentally alter our relationship with the planet and the universe. Such a radical biological transformation would raise immense ethical questions. What would it mean to be human if our fundamental energy acquisition changed? Would there be a divide between photosynthetic and non-photosynthetic humans? Who would have access to this technology? Would it be a choice, or could it become a necessity in certain environments? The long-term health effects and unforeseen biological consequences would also need careful consideration. Our entire economic and social structure, built around food production and energy consumption, would be upended. The transition would be complex, requiring deep societal reflection and adaptation. The idea of photosynthetic humans remains largely speculative. The biological hurdles are immense, and the ethical considerations are complex. Yet, the concept pushes the boundaries of our understanding of life and evolution. It forces us to imagine a future where our relationship with the sun and with energy itself is fundamentally transformed. While we may never truly become sun-eaters, the pursuit of this idea inspires innovation and deepens our appreciation for the incredible processes that sustain life on Earth.